You know what I think? I think that Albert Camus is kind of a jerk.
Were we talking about him?
No, I was thinking about him because I was thinking that we're at Elks Lodge. By the way, Elks Lodge has great barbecue.
I know.
I'm so glad we started doing this instead of just meeting up for coffee.
This is incredible.
I'm getting a little fat though. Anyhow, and I was thinking about an ethos, like what they do like charity and stuff. And that got me thinking of ethos, like the way you have a mission, took me to philosophy, I don't know. But anyway, which reminded me that I've been getting pissed off at Albert Camus. I'm just, or maybe it's what people have decided to focus on with Albert. It's, okay.
Tell me what you're thinking.
Maybe it is safer to say, I think the myth of Sisyphus, as it's used philosophically, is bullshit. The myth of Sisyphus is bullshit.
That's Camus' thing?
No. It's this whole thing. So,
That's not just like a myth from the Greek times?
It is.
He popularized it.
Yeah. I should have started with this. You knew that, right?
No.
Like if I said Albert Camus, you'd say, oh, that's his thing.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, that's his big thing. I'm sure he's got so much. He does. He has like a great book, The Stranger. But the myth of Sisyphus, he tries to make it into a good thing. First of all, danger sign that the original story was about the gods punishing a guy, torturing a guy.
Right.
So he describes life as being like that. It's a metaphor for life. And then comes to this crazy, explains like, oh, this is life. And then says, but we need to love, like think that this guy is happy in the revolt against the fact he keeps on going it. There's somehow some great thing in that. I'm like, no, it's not. First of all, just stop doing it.
Right.
Because gods aren't punishing us.
Right.
This life is what it is. And the fact that it doesn't wrap up, because first of all, it's completely false. Individual tasks always wrap up. The problem is us, right?
How do you get from this to him being a jerk?
Well, because everybody pays attention to it. He's like Sigmund Freud. I think he was unhappy. I think he's depressed. The same way Sigmund Freud decided, man, I'm all anxious and neurotic because I want to have sex with my mom and I want to kill my dad and I envy penises or women envy. Crazy bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have presented his own theories that way.
Who?
Freud.
I think he did.
Okay, so wait, Camus is a jerk.
Yeah.
Because he put forward this metaphor.
Because he says, this is another giveaway that it's kind of effed up, is he says, but the answer is not suicide. You have to remind me that? So you say the world, we're looking for meaning in a world that refuses to give it to us. We're looking for stupid meaning. We're looking for everything to get wrapped up and to be happy. Remember I told you I like that guy that is Jonah Hill's therapist? They did a documentary about him, Stutz.
Yeah.
That guy's thing is, there's always going to be pain. There's always going to be uncertainty. There's always going to be hard work. And so he's just saying, just accept that. You're not allowed to come try to fix that. That's just life.
I think it's weird that Jonah Hill goes to a therapist.
Why?
He seems like he's doing great.
Maybe because he goes to a therapist. Have you done a therapist?
No.
Close though. I'm going to say, don't get mad at me.
I do AA.
Yeah, that's like that.
I guess it is.
It's like a self-help thing, right?
Yes.
I mean, a million different self-help things
Yes.
stole the 12 steps, right?
I know, big
Everybody, fat people try to use 12 steps, and
Right.
I think people that want to get over getting diddled, they do it in 12 steps, all kinds of things.
Sometimes.
I think a lot of things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember thinking that was cool. In fact, I was like this. Okay, the whole thing about suicide, I remember telling everybody, and a lot of people were like, yeah, I get that. Around college, I'd tell you, yeah, I'd feel so depressed, and the world sucks. I told my girlfriend. She was really loving school, and she had been a big deal in high school. She was number one at like an academic school. But I said, do you ever think like just what a ripoff it is to be born? Because you don't like have the guts to kill yourself, but you're stuck here. And she just looked at me like I was alien. She goes, what are you talking about? I don't feel that way at all. I'm loving this. Every day is an adventure. I'm like, oh. And I swear to God, I start seeing a therapist. and got some medication. Because I think this guy should get some medication. Like, that's your solace, is to say, we need to admire that he endures the misery. And that is meaning. No. How about stop thinking you're supposed to get it over the hill? Because like I say, he can't be talking about individual things. We wrap up individual things all the time. The problem is thinking that if we wrap up certain individual things, then we'll be happy. No, you set up a ridiculous goal that can't be achieved. And that's what I think he left it with. His smart thing was to try to glorify being a wreck. It even says revolt against this lack of meaning. I hear in that, that thing, resistance is the source of all suffering. Mm-hmm. Like, just say like, no, that's life, man. It keeps coming at you. Mm. And that's kind of fun. And I'm gonna quote the great philosopher Demi Moore. Demi Moore, in a documentary about the Rat Pack, having been at that, she had a
Brat
kind
Pack.
of, what's it called?
Brat.
Oh, I said Rat Pack? Yeah, no, not Sinatra and Dean Martin, but Andrew McCarthy and Rob Lowe. But so she said, and she got it from somewhere else, it's not hers, but it's really good. She goes, I think of life as something that happens for me, not to me. Right? And so I think this guy thought like life is happening to you, and it's easy. But so for this guy to give that as an answer, everything I do in my life is trying to not think that way, that idiotic way, and get out of my own way and realize like, hey man, the sun goes up and it's warm, the sun goes down and it's cold. You have bad storms, you have nice sunny days. You achieve the goal, you don't achieve the goal. Anyway.
I'm going to read Camus.
Oh yeah, he's kind of fun, but I think it's good to read as an older guy. You don't want to read as a kid and start thinking.
This is selling me on it.
All right. I like when we agree.